10 years after we graduated, at one of our reunions, we finally fessed up to it to Brother Carl. He didn't know who had done it or what, but it was going to mean expulsion, I'm sure. Just right out of there, but I thought that was the all-time prank.
Went over to Ralph's home, and people would invite you for the weekend. And you know, after that first semester, it seems like we've been friends all our lives. I mean, you know, it's almost 55 years.
Being an all-male school, I think, also allowed you to really bond together as a group. You weren't competing for other people's attentions while you were there. You really were pretty much yourself. Just an incredibly enjoyable experience.
I walked over by Saga, where the food comes in, and there was 5 cases of the Brothers' Best champagne on a hand truck. I just picked up the hand truck, never missed a step. Went over to Justin Hall, knocked on everybody's doors, have some champagne on Vice President Johnson.
The classics, they really expanded your focus. You know, instead of just saying I'm an accountant, you tried to look at yourself as a more rounded person.
When the brothers would talk to you like an adult, they were also, the seminar leaders would treat you like adults because they would let you express your opinions about, you know, very difficult ideas and books that you might never read again in your life, but it was, yeah, you got to tell your kids, hey, I read the Republic, why don't you? You know?
Getting there and having to read Homer, first semester. I looked at that and I said, my God, what are they saying here? But it was great being in a room, and you learn a lot about people. You know, when you both read the same material and say, boy, this guy sees things that other people don't.
The food in Oliver Hall was amazing. They'd take a square, square of Jell-O, and you put a piece of lettuce on it, and it was a salad. If you didn't need it for salad, they'd take the lettuce out and put a dab of whipped cream on the top, and it came at the other end, it was dessert.
We would share thoughts and express ideas of what we had read. Brother Dominic was fantastic and a moderator. He just instilled ideas and planted seeds of things we could have as discussion points.
Okay. Allow you to think clearly about what, you know, what are the facts in front of you, and then what are the interests of these various constituencies. And the thoughts that we went through in terms of the framework you developed in terms of philosophy and ethics and you know, kind of the greater good. It was very valuable.
But it just seemed so natural and so comfortable, and I really grew up at St. Mary's College, and sometimes I think you go to college for your emotional maturity as well as your intellectual maturity.